So, y'all, it is not looking too good for Mikayla Nogueira right now. And honestly, are we even surprised at this point? Her new skincare line, the one she's been hyping like it's a heaven sent, yeah, that one is causing serious reactions for some users. We're talking about burning, redness, itching, the whole face going up in protest. And here's the kicker. Mikayla told us very confidently, I might add, that these products were safe for sensitive skin, dermatologist approved, clean, non-toxic, and all the good words that make you click buy now without even blinking.
Holy shit, it's insane. I am a brand founder, and the reaction has been beyond my wildest dreams. I am beyond excited to introduce to you Point of View. Do you know how hard it was to keep this a secret for 2 years? Drench it Soothing Priming Milk, drip it Nourish and Glow Serum, whip it Hydrate in Whipped Cream, glaze it Glazy Tack Primer, and amp it the Amplifying Lip Ampule. And let me make something very clear. Fragrance-free, suitable for sensitive skin, vegan, cruelty-free, non-toxic, clean, made in Korea with a potent blend of Korean-inspired ingredients, dermatologist-approved, clinical and consumer claims to back them up. Designed to be layered and beautifully pair with your makeup.
But if that's true, why is someone out here with a swollen red burning face? Let's dig in. So there's this lady who bought just the Whip It moisturizer from Mikayla's POV beauty line, probably trying to test the waters before going all in. Maybe she was being cautious. Maybe she did not want to spend a ton of money up front. Maybe she just really believed in Mikayla and thought, let me give this one product a try first. And what did she get in return? A painful, itchy, red mess all over her face. We're talking irritation that looked and felt like a chemical reaction. She said her skin felt like it was burning, not tingling, not slightly warm, but burning.
I couldn't get my hands on the full Mikayla POV collection because it sold out, but I was able to get my hands on the Whip It, and I have really dry skin. So I thought having the moisturizer was going to be a safe bet. If I liked it, I would buy everything else. This is my face after using it. And it's itching. It's itching. It feels like little ants are crawling on my skin. What do I do?
Now look, before we get ahead of ourselves, yes, skin allergies do happen. Some people are just sensitive to certain ingredients. That is normal. It happens even with top tier brands. Skincare is personal. What works for one might not work for another. But here's where the problem really starts. Mikayla promised that this line was safe for sensitive skin. Not just once, not as a passing comment. She said it clearly, proudly, and multiple times across all platforms. She told her audience this line was gentle, clean, dermatologist tested, perfect for even the most delicate skin. She gave them full confidence.
Let me make something very clear. Fragrance-free, suitable for sensitive skin, vegan, cruelty-free, non-toxic, clean, made in Korea with a potent blend of Korean-inspired ingredients, dermatologist-approved, clinical and consumer claims to back them up. Designed to be layered and beautifully pair with your makeup. I'm not fucking around. You get it? I created this based on my point of view because I have tried thousands and thousands and thousands of products over the years, and this is what was missing. The other reason I created this is because I wanted to take away the intimidation. Makeup doesn't have to be complicated or confusing or scary. I wanted to simplify it and make it easy. Not only did I want it to have insane, instant results, but I also wanted it to have incredible long-term skin benefits.
So, when someone hears that and they trust it, especially coming from someone with millions of followers and influence, and then they end up with skin burning like it's been in a fight with fire, that is not just unfortunate, that's deceptive marketing. She wasn't vague. She did not say this might be good for sensitive skin. She said it was. She used medical sounding phrases like clinical tasting, non-toxic, and suitable for all skin types. And yes, that's on her. Because when you're the face of the brand, the founder, the creator, the one doing the promo, you're not just selling a product, you're selling trust. And if your words cause someone to harm their own skin because they believed in you, then yeah, you should probably be held accountable. Being a brand owner isn't just about packaging and promo shoots, it's about responsibility. And if you're gonna be the face and founder of a beauty line, you better also be the face of accountability when things go left.
There's a big problem in the content creator influencer space right now when it comes to reviewing influencer beauty brands. Real question is, have they already made their review before they open the box because of who Mikayla Nogueira is? Two things can be true at once. We can celebrate her achievements, but the beauty community still deserves honest reviews that are not politically fueled, that are not fear-based, and that are not rooted in the preservation of parasocial content creator relationships. The whole industry fuels off of this strategy. They have to maintain the relationship with the most powerful content creator on platform because one day they may launch something. Is that more important than their own integrity? It's a really big question. Honestly, I can understand their positionality because guess what? I'm in a very similar position, aren't I? Do I say I love it because I really want to support Mikayla and I really want to support the influencer to founder story? Or do I say exactly what I feel about every single product, even if it's negative, knowing that it's going to burn a bridge permanently because nobody's going to forget?
Now, here's the thing. It's been days, and not like 2 or 3. We're talking a full stretch of time since that woman publicly shared her experience. Her video went viral, sparked discussion all over TikTok and Reddit. Screenshots were reposted across beauty forums, commentary channels started picking it up, and even casual viewers started whispering, "Did you hear what happened with Mikayla's skincare line?" And Mikayla, crickets. No statement, no comment, not even one of those half-hearted Instagram story apologies we usually get when influencers find themselves in hot water. There wasn't even a simple "we're looking into it" or "we hear your concerns." Nothing. It's like she's unplugged her phone, closed her eyes, and hoped the noise would just fade away. She's treating it like another case of internet drama, like the Lashgate mascara scandal, where she was accused of using fake lashes in a paid promo. Back then, she said nothing and just hoped it would pass, and it kind of did, but not without damage. That incident still lingers in her reputation like glitter you can't clean off your carpet. People remember, but this time it is different. Scandal was tied to another brand, a collaboration, a campaign. This time it's her own creation, her brand, her product, her name on every label. This is Mikayla being more than just an influencer. This is Mikayla, the CEO, the founder, the person steering the ship. So when things go wrong, when people are genuinely getting hurt by something she created and promoted, silence is not just disappointing, it is irresponsible. It is business malpractice dressed in a full face of makeup. If she stays quiet now, she's confirming every criticism ever made about her, that she dodges responsibility, that she disappears when the heat's on, that she's great at taking the spotlight but allergic to taking the blame. And if she doesn't step up soon, this could very well be the moment everything starts to unravel for her skincare line. The silence is not just loud, it is damaging, and her brand might not survive it. Now, Mikayla swore her products were for everyone. All skin types, vegan, gluten-free, clean, safe. She did not leave any group out. Sensitive skin, covered. Allergy prone, supposedly safe. Looking for clean beauty with ethical ingredients, her products were marketed like the ultimate solution.
Holy shit, it's insane. I am a brand founder, and the reaction has been beyond my wildest dreams. I am beyond excited to introduce to you Point of View. Do you know how hard it was to keep this a secret for 2 years? Drench it, soothing priming milk. Drip it, Nourish and Glow Serum. Whip it, Hydrate in Whipped Cream. Glaze it, Glazy Tack Primer. And amp it, the Amplifying Lip Ampule. And let me make something very clear. Fragrance-free, suitable for sensitive skin, vegan, cruelty-free, non-toxic, clean, made in Korea with a potent blend of Korean-inspired ingredients.
So why are customers saying otherwise? And it's not just the burning face situation that blew up on social media. Nope, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Now, people are also complaining about shipping delays, and not minor delays like a couple of days late. We're talking weeks. Some orders have been pending for so long that customers have started questioning whether they were even processed. There are buyers who placed orders right at the launch during the initial hype and still haven't received a single update. No tracking number, no estimated delivery, just radio silence. Imagine being one of those customers. You've been waiting patiently, you're excited because maybe, like many others, you trusted Mikayla. Maybe you saw the influencer reviews. Maybe you followed her for years. You saved up your money, placed an order, the minute it dropped. And now, nothing. No package, no communication. Then, while scrolling, you suddenly see a viral video of another customer showing their face red, inflamed, irritated, and the culprit, the very product you just saw. Would you still want to put that on your skin? Would you still feel safe using something that others are saying causes them pain and distress? That is when the panic sets in. The second guessing, the fear that maybe you made a mistake, and worse, that person behind the product doesn't care enough to address any of it. That is how trust breaks. Not just from the allergic reaction, but from the silence, the slow shipping, the lack of empathy. It all stacks up until what was once excitement turns into regret. And that is exactly what's happening right now. One misstep at a time, Mikayla is losing her audience's confidence. And if she does not act quickly, that trust might never return. Let's be honest, did we not see this coming? We wanted to believe she had changed, that maybe this time as the founder, she would be more careful, more transparent, but come on, if she could lie for the other brands, how far wouldn't she go for her own? And she did lie, point blank. Her product was not suitable for all skin types. That one lady is proof enough. That's all it takes. One bad reaction and it's game over if you don't handle it properly. And now Mikayla's walking down a path that looks like a little too familiar. Anyone remember Jaclyn Hill? Jaclyn's cosmetics brand had a total meltdown after launching lipsticks full of lumps, hairs, and mysterious bits of who knows what. She tried to deflect, blame her manufacturer, and barely took responsibility. It tanked her brand's trust, and to this day, people still bring it up. Now with Mikayla, it's not just mystery. It's not just mystery lamps, it is actual facial irritation, which, let's be real, is way worse. Your face is the most sensitive part of your body. You can't just hide that with long sleeves. And Mikayla, she's saying nothing, learning absolutely nothing from those who came before. Remember when Mikayla said she flew to Korea for a week to surprise the formulation of these products herself? Now we gotta ask, was she really there to work on POV beauty, or was it just another influencer trip she packaged as a founder moment? Because right now it feels like she's just spinning stories. Now let's talk about reviews. Of course, influencers were sent PR kits, James Charles among them. He gave glowing feedback, said the products were great, the fans of Mikayla would love them. But really, were we expecting anything less? You think James Charles, with a PR box in hand and possibly a nice little check, was going to drag her product? So, makeup heads, y'all catch this? James applied the primer under the moisturizer. What? Isn't the whole point of skincare layering to go from thinnest to thickest, moisturizer first, then primer to lock it in? Why would he flip the order? Was that just James being James, or is that how Mikayla's products are meant to be used? Honestly, it is confusing and not in a good look, and not a good look for a new brand trying to build trust.
Mikayla Nogueira just launched her new makeup brand called Point of View. Let's do a review. Point of View's launch comes with 5 products: drench it, drip it, whip it, glaze it, damp it, bop it, pull it, twist it. First and foremost, when Mikayla first announced Point of View, I saw a lot of people commenting and saying, why the heck is she releasing skincare and not actual makeup? And I will admit, I too had the same exact mentality until I really started thinking about it. Every influencer and every celebrity on planet Earth at this point has a makeup brand. So I truthfully believe there is not one single makeup product that Mikayla could have announced, whether it was a liquid lipstick or a highlighter, that people would not have said, another boring beauty brand, who cares? So I think by doing skincare, it's at least something different that sets her apart from everyone else trying to do the same exact thing. Also, keep in mind when you guys are leaving these sort of hate comments, you don't know these people. I do. I have met Mikayla in person, and when I tell you, she has some of the best skin I have ever seen in my entire life. Her and Jaclyn Hill. Those two women literally look like a walking filter. So if Mikayla is recommending any skincare products to me, I am picking that up every single day of the week. And speaking of skincare products, I have seen so many people arguing over, is this skincare? Is this skin prep? To me, it's both. In fact, what I really think this is smart marketing. If you actually look at the ingredients of these products and what they're meant to do, drench it is the same thing as an essence toner, drip it is a serum, glaze it is a tacky primer, and whip it is a moisturizer. She's not reinventing the wheel with these, and truthfully, I don't think Mikayla is claiming to be either. But what is different is that these skincare products are specifically formulated to work underneath your makeup routine, and that's what makes them skin prep.
Even in the positive reviews, people complained about the layers. Now let's break it down. Drench it, milky essence. Drip it, glow serum. Whip it, barrier cream. Glaze it, tacky primer. Amp it, lip ampoule. That's 5 steps just to prep your face before makeup. That's a lot. And while some people don't mind the routine, others are like, why do I have to layer so much just to start my look? It's given overhyped. And this is where things get really interesting. One lady with a raw, irritated face versus big influencers in makeup chairs saying it's amazing. Who do you trust? Who do you trust more? Most people are going to believe the lady who's suffering over someone who's got paid. And to make things messier, there is another brand named POV Beauty, owned by a transgender woman in Canada. She says Mikayla stole the name. And Mikayla still acting like none of that exists. No statement, no apology, no effort. You know who saw this coming? Jeffree Star. He's been calling Mikayla out since the Lashgate mascara drama, saying she's never owned up to anything and that she dodges accountability like it's her job. And right now, everything Jeffree warned us about is unfolding. No accountability, no transparency, just silence and spin. Now, if Mikayla finally speaks out, will it even matter? If she comes out with the same defensive tone, the same blame everyone but me's energy, it's only gonna get worse. We're not rooting for her downfall, we're rooting for growth, but you can't grow if you don't own your mess. Right now, she's looking like the Jaclyn Hill 2.0, and not in a good way. So listen, if you're thinking of trying out Mikayla's products or any skincare product really, please do a patch test first. Just because a product says it is for all skin types does not mean your skin will agree. Test a small spot, wait a day, don't risk your whole face over influencer hype. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to deal with the burning, itchy mess but you. And Mikayla, she sure ain't gonna call you to apologize. Anyway, that's all I've got for you now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Mikayla will ever own up to this? Or is she gonna keep ignoring it until it disappears? Are we witnessing the fall of another beauty guru? Like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more updates, and don't forget patch testing everything. See you in the next one.